His age is 26 and he's an architect. And he himself and his wife and he has twins. There he's using Pureit. Herself is Sunita. She's a housewife. Two kids. She's a housewife. She's using Kench purifier. She's Archana, 37 years old. She's housewife. Two babies. She's using Evo Smith water purifier. I'm 33 years old. She stays with her mother-in-law and she has one baby. She is using LG water purifier. She's a housewife. Pushpalata. She's a housewife. She's using aqua purifier. So generally, you said that like. So what is the necessity of the buying the water purifier because of the quality water? Because nowadays the water we are getting it is a stain and it is smell dust. So we have to buy a water purifier, and because of kids' health concern also, we need to buy water purifier. And nowadays the water we are getting it is not that pure. Also consuming a water purifier water, we will not be having any health issues. We don't have to boil separately and avoid all this. We can use the water purifier water directly. So they, one of the respondent is telling they have a water tank issues. Also, there is a supplied water, and nowadays the drainage water pipes also will be together. So it might be mixed sometimes, and so it's a threat to drink that kind of water. Also, because of our health issues, doctor also suggests to drink the clean water. Also, for kids especially, it is very much under. And look, and you all have a water purifier. So, what is the factors that definitely you would look for before you buying the brand, price, capacity, minerals, service, also the features, hot water, cold water, technology, a copper based or not, why the filter performance is so much important, why the filter. The respondent is telling that the water will be very thin because the color would be different. To filter all this, we would be requiring the filter. To filter all this and purify the water, this filter is very much weaker. Also, we would be, because filter would act majorly. Also, there are saying that only copper water should be drinking. Because of that also, now the water purified. Respondent respondents are telling that they don't have, everyone is not having a copper based water filter, but they know that they're aware that it will be good if we are drinking a copper water. So what is the capacity? What is the importance for the capacity you would definitely look for? So there are people who is staying more than five family are the we would be expecting some relative. So it will be good if we have a more storage capacity of water, and storage also will be good. if we have a maximum four people, 8 and 8 to 12, 13, but 15 liters will be very best. 15 majority of the people are telling, do you have hot water option? None of the respondent have this option. But before you purchased, do you have any doubts? How, like, do you have any purchased? Yes, they were worried about the hesitation and the service, maintenance cost and the servicing. What about the servicing? So these are the hesitation. And what if the power goes off? Warranty claim. Also, the spare parts are easily be available or not in the market. So these are the things. Why do you worry about the servicing so much? Because in the market we don't have many people for servicing also. All servicing people will not come on time. Maintenance, so there should be low maintenance, it should be better. Why do you think the warranty is important? Because of the water, if there is any situation, if the product gets damaged, if there is a warranty claimed covered like for 1 hour, 2 years, it will be good for us also. So it is better also. Also, 6 months servicing period is good instead of having a 1 year service. Why do you have a tension about the spare parts availability? Because in the markets, the new products will be launching every now and then. So we would be having a less part, parts available for the old products. So that's a hesitation we have. Because of the model variants, there will be variants change, so we would not be having spare parts what we have right now, because we need to moderator is telling we need to have the same brands spare parts. So how do you do the maintenance? Generally it is done by you or the customer care service. Like how often do you call the customer care person? Like 6 months to 1 year. And do you aware what is the maintenance do you have to go for? Respondent said no. What are the, sometimes we do get the updation on the purifier itself. The red light button will be indicated, so it will be notification for us to call the customer cares, and we would be calling the brand people to do the service. Because if they are heavy, we would believe that if the same brand customer service is coming, the repair or the maintenance would be going 100% right. Everything will be taken care by the brand people, where they don't do any self maintenance. If we are talking about the home, like how is your kitchen, what is your kitchen, what, whether it is in what shape, whether it's a big or norm U shape, L shape, square, square, and it will be small. So where do you usually place the filter? Sink, it's above the sink, near the tap, above the sink. Did you decide this place or whether the company people have suggested? Because the water purifier should be closer to the tap, it should be placed there. Why do you think it will be placed there? Because the taps will be there only, they will be preferred to place it there. So do you think we cannot place the water purifier where there is no faucet? So how many drinking water connections do you have? So how many connections would they give? Only one tap connections they would be giving. So we would be having connection to the one tap only. Because of the tap, the connections will be done there only. How is the installation process, do you feel? How do they do? How much time do they take? They would take half an hour time. They just have to drill it and they'll fix the water purifier. Is it okay for you to drill? Instead of this, if we have any product which can be stick to the wall directly, even that will be good. If we have a technology where we can fix or fix the product directly to the wall, it should be stick to the wall directly. Even that is really good option. If we are renters, if we are drilling it, it will be quite tough for us. But if we have a stick to the wall kind of a product, it will be really good. It will be also good for the carrying and moving, because every time drilling is quite tough. 30 minutes is fine, but drilling is a real concern for you guys. Do you really feel this is a sink place is really good, or since there is no option for you to place it in another place, it's okay to place above the sink? What do you feel? Almost because we would prefer there, we would prefer near the sink because the wastage water will be going on the sink directly. Do you feel any, is there anything that you don't like about the installation process? Is there anything about the installation you don't like? None of them said there is no thing that they didn't like it, because it just happened within hours, and because that's why it's makes simple. So there is no much hassle as per you. In future, if you would like to have any purifier, so if you want to upgrade or if you want to new product, you would like to go for the new place or you would like to fix it in the old place, we would prefer the same location. One of the respondent is telling that if we don't have to call and we should do the installation by ourselves, if this kind of future comes, so it is good. In case if there is no place, we would fix it in the same place where we have, but if we have another places, however, we would be choosing the same place because the wastewater will be going directly to the sink. Also, we are also it is a correct place because we have already the old product there. If there is a new brand with a new feature, definitely we would prefer the new product. If there is a difference than the current product, definitely we would be having a other brand. If we have a same features in same brand, then we would be choosing our same brand. How many of you satisfied with your own brands? So they're all saying they're all satisfied with their current brand. Do you feel is there anything that missing in your current brand? One of the respondents saying the capacity is less. The capacity capacity should be more. Also, the future hot water future will be added. That is also good. As per the technology, if we have UV benefits, even that is good. Why do you need a hot water? Because in the early morning, we would be preferring to drink in the early morning because it is convenient to take the hot water. Since it's summer now, we would not be preferring hot water. However, it is good to drink hot water daily wise also because it's good for health wise also. If I'm asking about the water usage, what is how much amount of the liter you would be taking the water from the water purifier? 6 to 7, 6 to 7, 10, 12. What? So do you use it for only drinking or do you use it for other purposes also? Cooking and drinking. Cooking and drinking. Few of them said only cooking. A few of them said one of the respondent is telling only cooking and drinking. Cooking it will take less, but drinking it will take lot. So it would like what is the time duration? The water usage would be more like morning after. Respondents are telling the morning usage would be more. Like how do you store it? Whether like do you store it or do you just fill whenever as soon as you required or whenever you required? Sometimes we take it whenever we need it. Sometimes we fill it and keep it in the bottle and keep it in the fridge. So one of the respondent is telling she has to refill because of the time duration for the water, and she would be filling the water in the water bottles. Few of the respondent is telling when relatives comes they would store it because sometimes storing also it's not good because it would get the water would get smell. Only limited for the only limited bottles we would be keeping in the fridge. So what is the size of the bottle? One liter to 1.5 liter size. So all the time do you take the water from the water bottle or the water purifier? We use glass also and the water bottle also. Like how do you use the water for the cooking purposes? Only for rice, curries, for everything. That water we would be taking from the jar, how much ever required for the cooking, we would be filling in the jar and we would be using it accordingly. Generally, you said about the storage and the usage. And is there any difference in the weekends, Sundays, and Saturday? During the weekends, the consumption of the water will be more because everybody would be at the home only. So that time about 12 would be per only the drinking capacity will be increased or other purpose also the water consumption will be increased. Fruits for the fruits, vegetables because the kids would be at home because everybody would be at house on the weekends. Means in the weekends, the consumption will be increased slightly. Do you leave the system for 24 hours on, or do you switch off and on it? One of the respondents is telling they will be switch off, and other respondents are telling that they would leave as it is, because one of this respondent is telling she would be filling the bottles and she will be storing it, so that will be sufficient. So none of them has the hot water feature in their water purifier. how, how much you are satisfied with your water purifier? Out of 100, she will give 80%, because there is no hot water, she will deduct 20. This respondent is telling only 70. So they're all thinking that if the smart features comes up, it will be really good. In case if you want to purchase in near future, they would all want to purchase with the hot water feature. Model should look good, storage should be good, it should not be much. Kent looking is good. If we have a hot water feature, it will be really good. So there is no problem with the water with the current brand they have. Moderator, these options we have already looked at it. I'll be showing these things again. Please look at them again. UV sterilization, 2-in-1, customize option, Wi-Fi smart up and down water outlet, hybrid function, also instant water, mineral filter. So in all these options, which is the one you all liked most? 11th one, second one, third one, sixth one also. Which one did you like most out of this 11? Please choose top. 11, 11, 2, 3 and 10, 11 and 3, 10 and 8. 8 and 2, 11 and 2, 10, 8, 11, 8. Why did you like 11th one most? RO filter they have mentioned, 75% filter. 11th option, it has 75% recovery, so that there will be less water wastage in this feature. But if the respondent is telling that if you have a sea water, if we are filtering that water also, even that option would be good. Manisha informed that 11th option. One of the respondent is telling that the 11th option is really not good because it may mention 75%, but moderator is explaining the 11th concept again to the respondent. In this option, even the wastage water will be recycled again. Respondent said that it is not that restrictive statement. Electrolysis water liked most again. So why did you all like it? Because we can wash the vegetables. Even vegetables also will be fresh and healthy because vegetables will have a lot of chemicals on it. So this method would help to wash the vegetables. The chemicals would go off because fruits and vegetables will have a lot of chemicals. If this water helps to remove that, it will be really good. And why did you like it hybrid function? Why did you all like it? Instead of making the hot water using the stove, we can use this product to have the hot water. We can just switch on this product and we will have the hot water instantly. And do you all prefer, do you need hot water instantly? We have two options here. So there are two options here. One is there are two things. One thing is at the time of filling hot water, filling the bottle or the glass, you will be having the hot water. Another thing is the hot water will be stored in the tank, so you will be getting the. You just have to wait few seconds. There is the these are the two differences in this. Do you prefer instant hot water or storage one? So everybody said that instant hot water. Instant will be good because how much ever we need it, we would get the water and power consumptions will be also less. So what about the 10 mineral water? Mineral waters is good for the whatever body required. So it will have because it will be filtered and it will be giving whatever the minerals were required by the body. So hence this is good. That's why I liked it. So what about the third one, UV sterilization? So this option is somewhat interested to try. So UV sterilization is good. Hence this option would be good because it has UV. It will be since it has UV. When we are getting the water outside, also it will be again filtered. Hence UV option is good. So which is the one you didn't like? Which is the one least one? Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi and up down. Talk about Wi-Fi now because everyone will not be having a Wi-Fi connections at home. Because everyone would not be aware of or available of the Wi-Fi options because they would not have so much time. They would not be using so much time to invest the time in the app to check the details. Just to check the product performance, we have this feature. The Wi-Fi factor is not that relevant and not interested because power cut issues and everyone would not be having the Wi-Fi option. And whatever the up and down option, we can just have 1 liter bottle placed there. But if the bottles is like 2 or 3 liters bigger, we cannot place. Also, bottle size will not be same. Each every bottle will be different. Like one will be bigger and one means as moderator is explaining what is the benefit of the upside down again to the response. Because since it has the option of moving upside down, it may get loosened. Also, if kids are using it, if they're not moving it properly, the product would get damaged. Also, kids will not be knowing how to using it using this option properly. Breakage issues, leakage issues. Because of this things, this option is not that appropriate. So why didn't you talk anything about the two-in-one options? It's not that catchy. So this option doesn't have all the features what others have. Measured fill option also, you guys did not talk anything about that. It is good, but it is not there in the top list. We don't drink the water as per the measurement. We just take the water and drink the water according to our body requirement. Since measured fill, it's not that relevant. Because we just measure with our own utensils, so we don't have to use this button, use this feature a separate one. But one of the respondent is telling that it is a good option, but however, it is not there in the top list because we can do other multiple tasks when we have measured fill. And two of you said that mineral water option. And what is so interesting about this? Could you please tell? We would get a clean and neat water. How? What kind of minerals do you require? They should have. They should display in their product. So copper should be more calcium, iron. These kind of minerals should be there in the water. So you are telling that recovery option is not good. Now I'll be showing a few concepts. So now we get the 6 concepts now. Compact size, string tap, separated outlet, one touch outlet, multi installation, water purifier. Wherever you would like to place it, you can place the water purifier there. Another one is hygienic purify water. So among all these options, so which one would you prefer? Fifth one, second one. This is only outlet moving in the same option. Sixth one and second one. Manisha, what is your choice? One touch. Hygienic water purifier. Fifth one. First one. Compact size. So maximum people have said that sixth option, because if the water is more hygiene, we can drink lot of water and there will be no health issues. Also, it has RO, because it has a RO option. This option is gaining most valuable. Even we will be healthy. We- In there will be no health issues because even kids should be giving a clean and hygienic water. And why did you like the compact size? Because everybody would have different houses and different kitchen sizes, hence the space is. And second respondent is telling his multi installation, he liked it because wherever the convenient place is there, they can fix it there, they don't have to fix it at one place, so they can be satisfied when they are placing the product wherever they want to place it. So the least one, the respondents are talking about the third option, separated outlet. This would take the lot of space. Water pressure will not be high. Water pressure will be time taking. Installation process will be more. Breakage problem would occur. Why swing to wipe is not that much interested? Why it is not interested? It looks like old model. It looks like old model and it swings, so the problems would occur like a damaging whatever the previous issues. One touch would have issues. If the sensor has got some problem, we have to call the technicians again and again, so that is the problem would occur in the one touch. We should have a separate batteries, so these things would create a problems in the future. All of you mostly like that hygiene water. Hygiene water, we have three options: stainless steel, stainless steel body, dual UV LED, and electrolysis water also. So which one do you prefer? So dual UV LED and stainless steel. UV LED will kill the bacteria. LED also will kill the bacteria. So because of that, we feel the water is more hygiene. Inside also, when coming outside also, so it will be more hygiene when we have a UV LED. Inside and outside, if we need a hygiene water, we would have a UV LED. In a hot water option, so ABC we had hot water models. Which one do you prefer? You saw before also. So you all look at the capacity of the product. B, B. So most of them, everyone telling that B. So everyone agreed for the B option. So why everybody is telling B like that? Because it has a copper filter. Also, it doesn't have one touch UV. It has instant water availability is there. Instant hot water. The power consumption will be less. For the hot water, 3.5 is enough for the hot water. Because of all these options, we like it. Why do you feel the copper is so important? Because of the digestion, and there will be no health issues. Because is it so good to use the copper water every day? We should be drinking to it. We should have both the options. Like when you want a copper water, we should be selecting the copper, and we would have a normal water. So we should be having these options also. It will be good. One of the respondent is telling that drinking copper water every day is also good. There is no harm. Moderator is asking, is it good to drink the copper water again and again? So the respondents are telling there is no harm in drinking copper water every day. So which one do you prefer among those options? Q. R and Q. Because of the stainless steel, UV filter, RO, liver tank, recovery rate 15 liters per hour. copper filter we have, UV filter. Because of that, we were preferring R. R. So everybody agreed for the R. So what is the difference between R and others? So R has UV filter, copper filter. So all the options, the features it has, model capacity, which is good. So why do you prefer between plastic and stand? Because plastic would get smell, stainless steel will not get any smell. When the product is getting heated, it may get melt also plastic. Also the maintenance would be different. In the stainless steel, the water will be good. The steel will be rust free. Because of smell only, we are preferring stainless steels. When we are drinking plastic contained water, it will be smelling. When we carry also storage water, we will not be able to drink when we fill the water in the plastic bottle. Which is the better? Stainless steel. Plastic is not good, it is harmful. Also, it is smell, hence we are preferring stainless steel. TDS, do you know about the TDS? So, like, do you ever check the TDS checking? Have you ever checked the TDS at the time installation? Do you have an idea about the TDS? We have an idea, but we don't do checking. We never checked it. Understanding what is the TDS level we have in the product, and it will be displaying in your product. And if this option or the feature it is having, how much do you like? The respondents are telling it will be a good option if we have the with the TDS on the product itself. Also, if it is indicating what was the before TDS and after the filter also, it will be. But do you all said that you don't have much idea about that? So do you really feel it is a necessary feature to be added? Yes, it will be good because we would show the interest because this is the information about the drinking water. But is it so important according to you guys? It is somewhat important. If it is good, if it is there, it is good. Look at this, please, again. So this is expert care self-management. Moderator rating about the self-expert maintenance. Another option. So anyone can easily maintain the maintenance by themselves. So they don't have to call the expertise. They can actually maintain the water purifier maintenance from themselves very easily. So we do usually wait for them to come home. Moderator is giving all the options. What are the opportunities we have? So there will be automatic functions will be added in the product. So please look at this and read them, and please tell which is the option is best suits. So which one do you prefer most? So everybody is telling that self-management. Wait for every 4 months, but instead of that, if we know how to do the self, so we can do it from our end without waiting for them. Also, sometimes they'll be telling that this part should be replaced unnecessarily. Unnecessarily, we need to spend some more amount whether the part replacement are required or not. But what do you say about self management? Is it difficult or it is easy? But if get the guidance properly, the self management, it'll not be good if we are having a proper demo or the guidelines. So if we are doing it self, the money and the time will be saved, and we are interested in the self. Is there any brand? Is there any brand that they have a very excellent maintenance? Aquaguard. So what is the Aquaguard maintenance? Fast, fast service. They don't keep the customers in waiting. Immediately they would come and maintain the product properly. Prices on time service. Branded spares they would be giving it. Earlier you said Wi-Fi connection is not that interested. Just imagine that if that has a Wi-Fi connection. So what are the benefits you would be expecting out of the Wi-Fi connection? If Wi-Fi connection is available in the system, it should be indicating us which part of the product has gone spoiled. It should indicate that one. It should show the water consumption level, also the spare parts. If anything is damaged, it should give the indication. Also, the dust TDS level should be showing on the product. Also, warranty information should be visible. Uh, Also, time to time notifications. Is there any other smart functions you would expect? Also, it would have a parental control. Product should be used by kids also. It should be user friendly. Spare parts should be available. Customer service indication should be there. Software should be easy to understand. Mobile data should not be consumed more, and it should not take so much space in the mobile also. So we should have a check on the water levels. So what is the capacity inside? So we should be having the information about them also.